Three, two, one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a new episode of Akash Talks 100% raw, 100% pure, and 100% from the heart. And in today's episode, we have our guest, Ankitha, with us. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk everything about her experience visiting to a theater after the COVID era and her vacation. She's the only person that I know who, as you know, took on a vacation after the COVID era. So we're going to talk all about her experiences, her views, and everything on that. Stay tuned. Let us start with her introduction. Over to you.
Hey guys, so myself Ankita and I'm from Bangalore. So I'm a mechanical engineer. I mean 2020 pass out. So yeah, I work for a 1 month in an IT sector and now I currently have left the job. So I'm
Currently,
planning.
you're enjoying life.
Yeah, currently I'm enjoying life for a few months, I guess. So we'll join a core company and meanwhile I'm preparing for GRE because I want to pursue my master's in aerospace engineering. So that's like my interest from like childhood, and most of
Very,
my
very
friends
long
like
time.
Akash know about it.
Yes, yes, for sure.
Yeah, so that's what.
So, are you excited for today's episode?
Yeah, kind of.
Is this your first podcast, by the way?
Yeah, of course. This is like my first podcast, and thanks to Akash.
Welcome, welcome. So, let's start off. First, which was the first trip again? Did you take your this thing to the theater first, or you went to your vacation first?
Vacation in the sense, which vacation?
In the COVID, how many vacations did you go to during
Oh,
the?
you're telling me about the like I went to my native, so that's not the vacation. You're speaking about Goa, right?
Yeah, wherever, where?
No, no.
Okay,
First I
there are
went
too many vacations. Tell me about everything. If it
no
if it
see.
if it happened after COVID, it counts. So
Okay, so my COVID went like okay, like when the COVID lockdown started, we just went to my native for like 3 days, and I we
before
didn't take.
the COVID lockdown started or after it started?
No, like yeah, one day before the COVID lockdown, we went to our native for three
What
days.
a coincidence!
Yeah, so and then a news channel they were announcing COVID will be the lockdown will extend, extend, and extend. So we were in my native for around a month.
So 3 days extended to 30 days.
Yeah, 3 days extended to 30 days, and after that, I guess my parents bought a written letter signed by a district commissioner,
Yeah.
and so we had to get out of Dakshin Kannada. I mean, come out of Mangalore. So yeah, like after checking and all, there was only one checking point, and they checked everything and they left us. So we were safe
Checked
back in
everything in the
Bangalore.
sense.
Yeah, they checked all the records, like we don't have COVID, and
Oh, did you
because we
take
are
a
going
test?
out, right?
Did you take a test before
No, no,
going
we
out?
didn't take a test. We didn't take a test. They'll just check the temperature,
Oh,
and we have a letter, right? So they had to check that, and there was only one point. We thought it will be like everywhere,
hmm.
Hassan, then later whichever places
Yeah,
we
all
get,
the
but
major
it was
cities.
yeah all the major cities on the way from Mangalore to Bangalore, but it was not like that. It was only at one point that was close to Mangalore, just when you get out of Mangalore. So yeah, so we had a checking there. There were a lot of people. It's just not us. So there was a huge queue. So after all that, then we got out and we came here, and my classes were going on. I guess my college was like the first among those colleges which started the online classes.
Oh,
We
is it?
started, yeah, like we they started online classes in the end of April.
Well, your college was one of the first colleges to close the
Start,
graduation
yeah, one
batch
of
as
the
well.
first colleges to start. Yeah, for everyone. They just started the classes for everyone. April end, they started the classes in the month of like April end, and I was still in my native without anything. I just had one book. I went out, I just bought one book and one pen, and my laptop, the laptop also, we couldn't take the laptop also. So I was using my phone.
We are engineering
So that
students.
was,
Anything is
yeah, we
fine.
are engineering students.
Yeah.
So my fate is fine, but there are my friends who went to their hometown from hostel and they didn't take anything. So for like 6 months they're there. That's another thing. So yeah, I was in a better place.
Yeah. So, how was your trip back? What was
Trip
your
back.
expectations, and were you scared of something of that sort?
No, when I came back to Bangalore.
Yeah, the first after you came back, while you came back from the native, how was your
Oh
trip?
my God, you have to see our condition was so bad when we came back. Like, our plants were dead. We live in an apartment, right? Like the older apartment.
Ah,
So yeah.
yeah,
So my plants were dead. Our plants were dead. Freezer ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ
gone.
ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. It was stinking, and there were so many things, like my maid left, and there were so many things. There was a lot of difficulties. So yeah, we took 2 days to set it back. Then everything was fine.
Okay, and Ankita didn't stop there. She also went to a vacation after that.
Yeah. So I keep going out. Like I
COVID
don't
doesn't
know.
bother her.
Maybe.
COVID is not at all a factor for Ankita. She's like she
Yeah.
just wants
No,
to
no.
enjoy her vacation.
No, I take precautions and I go. I'm not I'm not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I'm not meaning in that way. I mean, yeah, nothing can stop you from enjoying your vacations and stuff.
The vacation I went, after in the
The
month of May I
unlock, yeah,
returned back, and vacation we went in the month of November. So
yeah.
how does that count?
That counts because it is just after the COVID era, right? And you are the first
No, but
person
you
I
should
know.
see you should see the other people as well, right? They keep going everywhere. There are
But you are
people
the one
out
I
there.
know, right? Like you are the one that I know. Who the first person to go on to a vacation. How was your experience?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Was it an impromptu plan, or was it
No,
planned few
actually, it
days
was a
ago?
sudden plan. My mom wanted a vacation because my dad lives in Pune. So
Okay.
my mom wanted to go to Mahabaleshwar. So we already visited Mahabaleshwar before, like lot of times. So my brother is like, please let's go to Goa, because his friends were in Goa at that time. Like
Okay.
they also had a vacation. So he's like, let's go to Goa, and I was not a part of the plan at all.
How
I was
come?
like, really? No, I didn't plan anything because I was planning Goa with somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Friends, my
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
my friends. So yeah,
Very
that's it.
clear. Very clear.
Yeah, my friends, like not now, maybe after 1 year, Bali, Goa, and somewhere outside India. So any
Nice
foreign trip,
destinations.
dude, everyone will have these kind of
Yeah, yeah,
things,
sure,
right?
sure.
You
Very,
will
very true.
plan and keep.
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So that's what they just planned, and I was like quite excited. First, I was not excited. Then they had to cancel the plan. Then again we planned. Then finally, I think after we planned, after 2 days, we just left.
Okay, how did you travel? Was it through your car, or did you go by flight, or
Yeah, we went by car because actually
safest
we have a
option?
pet. Yeah, because the thing is, my dad has a car.
Okay.
There's no car here. He has taken the car to Pune. So from Pune he came to Belgaum, and me, my mom, and my brother, we went by bus to Belgaum.
Okay, how was that, by the way, during the
Uh,
COVID times,
yeah,
traveling by bus?
actually, yeah, there were a lot of precautions. There were no much people, right? Like
Yeah,
the
travelers have reduced by
yeah,
huge numbers.
travelers have reduced, but I guess quite number of people. There were few people, like who were working in Bangalore, and they're from
But
Belgaum
crowd
or something.
comparatively is very less compared to before.
Yeah, very less compared to before, but there were few people, like I could say before, when we were traveling in Airavat the club class, there were like seats were filled,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was very difficult to get the seat, but now it's like one
very
person
easy.
per seat.
Oh, you mean there are two seats in a bus and only one can be seated in one?
Yeah, it was like that, but since me and my mom, like we both are from the same family, we can sit together.
Oh, you can
So
do that.
somebody outside cannot come and sit, something like that. So
So, were
yeah.
preventive measures taken? Did you notice all the preventive measures like
No,
thermal screening and stuff?
no, nothing, nothing. They just check the temperature and sanitize our hands as
Huh, that's
usual.
what thermal screening and
Yeah,
sanitization. Huh.
actually, we thought of going with the flight itself, but then the thing is, we have a pet squirrel in my house, so my mom takes it everywhere we
I
go.
didn't know
So
this. You have
that's
a pet squirrel.
yes.
I'm hearing this for the first time. Having a
Yeah,
squirrel as a pet.
nobody knows. I never speak about this because I'm really scared.
Why?
I don't know.
Like how did you get a squirrel as a pet?
It's been so many years also. Actually, my mom found it, in my old house. We were living in Kormangla before, I think,
Okay.
2016. Before that, they were living in Kormangla. And I guess the year when I came back to export, they had that squirrel with them. So they named it Sairam.
Oh my god, I'm hearing this for the
So it's
first
been with
time.
them.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
Having squirrel as a pet.
So it's like my mom's, third baby, I guess. Yeah. Before that, there were like dogs and also everything counts. So yeah,
I had a hamster
that's
at
why.
one
So we
point of
take it
time as a
every
pet.
what?
I had a hamster as a pet.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Yeah, I had it. I had this hamster as a
Wow!
pet, but then I don't know why. After a few months, it just passed away. So after
Oh
that,
my god!
it is very
That's
hurtful.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is very heartbreaking. And after that, I didn't even think of getting any pet after that.
It's peace. It's peace, actually.
So how was the journey? Did the bus stop by anywhere on the way?
It stopped for a dinner. For dinner, it stopped, but yeah, we went out. We had to eat something, and that's it. And one place they'll stop in one bus stand for the washroom. Like you have to
Break.
use the. Yeah, it's a break. That's it.
So did the driver and everyone have a face mask on?
Yeah, everyone had the face mask on.
So it
They
is
don't allow anyone to. Huh?
it is safe according to you.
Yeah, it was safe. Like unless and until you don't take the precautions
Correct.
and get in, then it's not safe. So you have taken all the precautions you want. Enough. Even when you get out of the bus, you make sure that you remove those clothes, put it for wash, and better take bath. So
Correct.
that's what we did. That's it.
So how was Goa? How did you select the restaurant and how was your experience there? The measures taken in that restaurant.
Yeah. It was a five-star restaurant. So yeah, we were living in a five-star restaurant. So for 3 days,
It is the
and
best,
it
I
was
guess,
in South Goa.
because it is the best
Huh?
during these times. Choosing a 5 star or a good resort or restaurant, whatever, it's very good. I feel
Yeah,
because
yeah.
some they would have taken the preventive measures.
Yeah. They have taken a lot of preventive measures. A lot of expert friends have visited this place before,
Okay,
so I was like quite excited and all that. And it was so beautiful. It was beautiful, and it had a beach, beside the resort. And you don't want anything else when you have a beach, where you're staying.
how
And
was the beach?
the beaches were good. Like the beach
Were there
beside.
too many people or
No, there were no too many people were not there. Like I guess it was like comparatively less. It was not as less. You can't expect like only 2 or 3 people will be in the whole beach, but
correct
there were quite number of people. But yeah, compared to other days, like non-COVID days, it
before?
was
Yeah.
yeah.
So how was Goa? Like you were okay with the entire experience of Goa and you felt that you were safe, or how was it?
I guess there were a lot of people, like just like us. There were a lot of people. They're coming to Goa, having a vacation. So yeah.
Correct.
So till then, it's fine. If you don't take it, then
That's
yeah.
where the
But
problem causes.
yeah, and it's sad that most of the business in Goa, they are they're facing loss. And
Yes, I've
like
heard
I
this.
got
I've
one
heard
tattoo
this.
done. Yeah, I had got one tattoo done. So
Okay,
I was bargaining with him at one point. So my dad was like, he just scolded me, because of the COVID days. They had a lot
correct.
of laws and all that. So I just paid and I just came back. So yeah.
Nice. So that was Goa's this thing. Now coming back to your movie experience, I'm very jealous about you for this one because personally, I was a
Okay.
person where at least one or two movies in a theater I used to go every week. At least one or two
At least one or two. Oh my god. You
every
didn't
week.
break my 2019 record. You broke my 2019 record then.
Okay, I'm that person, and from past 7 to 8 months, I've not even gone to one single movie in a theater. And when I saw your status, you going to a
Wow.
theater, I'm like, damn, I'm missing this a
I'm
lot.
gonna get
How
it.
was your experience? And What is your this thing that you are you a theater person or are you not a theater person?
So yeah, I'm a very theater person.
High five on that.
Like as I said, 2000 high five. See, yeah. So like 2019, I guess I have been to a lot of movies. That was like the year where I went for a lot of movies. I didn't leave any movies. So, and then, I had this Instagram highlight called the movies. Chumma, I just kept it randomly, travel movies, blah, blah. So I had kept all these, whichever movie I watched. So when 2019 came and I watched a lot of movies, I stopped posting and all, okay? Because I didn't feel like posting. So I'm like, I just removed the highlight. I'm like, why the hell do I need this highlight anymore? So yeah, so it was like, but still I don't remember most of the. I even watched flop movies, so I really don't remember the stories of it. So when
Exactly.
somebody,
Even I was that kind of person because theater was love. Theater was just it was a whole new experience.
yeah,
And then corona happened. Oh my god, now I don't even remember because I never knew that the last movie I watched in a theater was going to be the last movie that I watched in a theater for some time now.
which movie
Oh
did
my
you
god.
watch
I
last
watched a
during?
Kannada movie called Shivaji Suratkal. I
Hey,
still remember.
see Suratkal. Yeah, I heard this movie. My
And
last movie was, the last movie I watched before COVID was the stupid movie
which
Love
one?
Aajkal 2. Love Aajkal
I
2.
watched 2 days prior
I
to
don't
that.
know.
I watched this movie 2 days prior to that. It was one dumb
I
movie.
hate it.
It was just
Disgusting,
dumb
right?
movie. Very
Dumb
disgusting.
movie.
Made no sense. Made no sense for me. And the two
Actually,
with such a
Love
good
Aajkal.
director.
Yeah, yeah, that's what Love Aajkal 1 was really good.
Yeah, Imtiaz
I
Ali
loved
is
it. The
such a good
songs were
director.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I thought, okay, fine. Now I stopped watching Bollywood movies. I'm like, no more Bollywood. If they're supporting only nepotism, then no more Bollywood. That's
You are a
it.
Sushant Singh Rajput fan, is
Yes,
it?
exactly. That's not correct.
Correct. I
Like,
agree with that. So, how
yeah,
was your experience? Was this movie that you went to during after the COVID era? Was it by chance or by choice?
by choice, of
By
course.
choice. Which movie was it? First of all,
Break the silence. It's a BTS movie.
okay. BTS is not behind the scenes. BTS is not behind the scenes. What
Yes,
is
it's a
BTS?
number one boy band in the world. Come on.
What does it stand for?
It's Bangtan Sonyondam.
You are
The
a
meaning
K-pop
is
fan, is it?
bulletproof Boy Scouts.
You're a K-pop fan, is it?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love K dramas. I love K pop.
I don't know why a lot of people are going into K-pop and
Yeah,
K-drama these days.
because
What is the
see,
what is so special about that?
because see, it's clean. One thing.
What do you mean by clean?
Um, like if you see the K-pop songs, most of it, like I'll speak only about BTS.
Hmm.
There are no bad words used. There's
Hmm.
no offensive. Like most
As
of the
if you're gonna
it's not
understand
like
if
we are
they
not
use some
watching.
bad words. It's a Korean song.
Yeah, it's a Korean song. They have English words to it as well, right?
Okay, makes sense.
So yeah, so that's what. And since I'm a dancer, I love dance, and I just love their hip hop. I started, becoming fan because of that. Their hip hop is like amazing, and they pass like very good messages to their fans and all that. To armies like
One
me.
of my very close friend is a hardcore fan of BTS.
Wow,
Is like a hardcore fan of BTS.
wow.
So she again invited me for this movie because she didn't want to go alone or something, or her friends were in different towns. So we had a plan, but then my
Issue.
office had some meeting or something. Then I couldn't go, and then I don't know why she also didn't go. So how was this movie experience? How was the movie first of all?
Yeah, it was basically a documentary, docu series.
Okay.
So yeah, if you are an army, you'll just love it because they spoke about their experience. It was basically about their love yourself, speak yourself tour. So where they held this tour in different countries and how did they? It was behind the scenes. So
Mhm.
yeah, we
Behind
got
the
to
scenes
know
of
that
BTS.
experience. Huh?
BTS of BTS.
Yeah, BTS of BTS, and it was amazing. We just loved it. But then usually, like one of my friend from Mangalore, after I snapped her and all. So she planned and she went with her non-army friends. So the theater was like, she posted the video of it, and theater was like filled with lights. When they showed the concerts as well, like few parts of their concerts as well. So when the concert was going on, and there's a song called Microcosmos. So when the song was going on, they were like, mobile light, and they were like singing and all. But in the place where we went, it was not like that. The situation was not like that. So yeah,
How many people were there in the theater when you went?
I guess hardly 20 max.
How did you
Maximum
how did you
20.
book the tickets? Did you go there and book the tickets, or
Yeah,
did
no,
you
no.
do it through an online?
Actually, what happened was, this movie was released in the month of September 10th. So, like, few
Back
countries.
then, were the theaters opened back then,
No, no,
September
no,
10th?
no. That's what. Few countries it was released one time, and few countries the other time. So in India it was, probably it had to get cancelled. But I don't know what happened suddenly. Like, we follow this Indian page, Indian fan page
Yeah.
of BTS. So they keep, updating us about all these things. So they updated, and they just told like November 3rd it got released in all the theaters. And that's what had happened. And I just sent to my army friends, Subhashini, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we both are
Subhashini is
like,
a mutual friend of ours from college.
yeah. So we both, we every day we discuss about BTS, K dramas. Every day we do that. We just don't live one day without discussing about them. So yeah, so we just, we were like sharing, and I was telling her, "Machi, start aitu machi, movie bartida machi." Third, fourth, fifth, and thus. So she thought she'll go on ninth, because I think she had something, and she had her friends coming also. So I asked my cousin. My cousin is also like, army.
Hmm.
And so I asked her and one more cousin who lives in Yelahanka. I asked
Hmm.
her, can you please come? I don't have anyone. And few of my army friends are not coming out of their house at all. Okay, it's been like 6 months, 8 months. They're not coming
It's
out of
good.
their
It's
house.
good. They're taking precautions, which is
Oh,
actually good.
yeah, it's actually good. So they have like, sort of restrictions from their parents and all.
Yeah, it's good. It's
So
good. Many of my friends have that restriction as well.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's what. So they were. I was like, okay, they're not coming. Then I asked Pooja. Pooja is like my cousin, and she's also like
What a
hardcore
coincidence!
army.
My friend's name is also Pooja, and she's also a
Core
hardcore fan of
army.
BTS. Yeah,
So
like oh my god, she is on another level fandom ship.
yeah. So that's what. So I asked her, and I checked the tickets first. Like, they mentioned only about the INOX theaters to be open for
Okay.
this movie.
Hmm.
And we didn't know like all the other theaters are also open. Like, ಈ movie art theaters all ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. So later next day we got to know that, there were so many, PVR Vega City, like where I stay. For me, PVR Vega City was closed, and Meenakshi Mall, everywhere it was there. But
Everything
they
in the
said,
Bangalore for the listeners who are not connecting with all the theaters that we are talking are in reference with Bangalore.
yeah, are in reference with Bangalore. And this movie was like, in very few cities, not all the cities of India.
Correct.
Like, there were around 20 to 25 cities, I guess.
Because people should know because it's from a different country, so not many of them will know.
They will know. They know. They know. Everyone know. They. The dynamite.
Okay, I am not
Studio.
fighting with a BTS fan here. I
Yeah,
I know
I'm not.
I'm gonna
No,
lose.
what I'm
Yeah,
telling is, they have a lot of Indian fan base
it's
right now.
increasing. It's
So
increasing,
yeah,
but
it's increasing. It's increasing rapidly. You just,
correct,
they
correct.
did an interview also for us. So
Agreed,
yeah.
agreed. NDTV interview that did. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So the new album also, I think India was like second highest country or something like that. Even we crossed USA as well. USA
Oh
was
my god,
third.
seriously.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, US is like, there are a lot of people. Number of armies are also like way
Too
too much.
many.
So many. Yeah. So
So which theater did you go in again?
we went to Inox Lido Mall, MG Road.
Okay. How was your experience with the theater? Were you skeptical before going, or were you sure that everything is gonna be all right?
Yeah, everything, of course, dude. I keep going out, so I'm like, okay, everything will be all right. But I asked my cousin, so that's how it happened. And I just checked, tickets are getting sold or no. And I was like, okay, now I'm checking this. Now after 1 hour I'm checking anyone is booking. So I thought, okay, it will be filled and
Huh.
people will be there later, I won't get the seat. I just wanted to go on the
Nothing of
third
that
day
sort
itself.
happened. Nothing of that sort happened.
Yeah. So what happened was, I was fine November 3rd. I was fine with any time. So, my cousin, she's studying, she's doing architecture. So she's like, she told another relative of
Hmm.
mine who also joined us. So she booked tickets for her and herself. Like, both two tickets they bought,
Got it.
and they booked it at the end 24. So now it's like, theaters have reduced the seats to 50%, right?
Hmm.
You know
How
about
how
it.
are the seatings being followed? Like, is it one seat space after
Yeah,
occupancy
one
or
seat. Yeah, that's what it's like. Only the adjacent seats, you cannot occupy the adjacent seats. Like,
continuous seats?
yeah, it's not continuous, it's one after the other.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what it was like,
Even when
26.
you're family, you can't occupy the seats.
No, you can't occupy together even with your family. So yeah, that's what it
It's
was.
it's good.
Yeah,
So how are the prices?
prices were kind of 150 or something.
It's good. It was
Yeah,
comparatively, yeah. Because
yeah,
I thought that's gonna be too much. Because
yeah.
6 to 7 months they hadn't opened theaters, they're gonna make up all the losses. But no,
No, yeah, peace, it was
thankfully,
peace.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that's what.
were all the safety precautions being followed? Did you get thermal screening and everything done, sanitizers and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff?
everything was done. They checked the temperature, the sanitizer, yeah, masks compulsorily, and yeah, everything was fine, like
Were you
normal.
getting snacks inside? Were snacks being
No,
sold?
no,
No.
they'll check that, of
No, no.
course.
I mean, can could you buy it inside the theater, inside
Yeah,
the
you
altar?
could buy it. You could buy it. We bought it. So yeah, we could buy the snacks, but yeah, I guess when we went, the mall was like nobody were there. Nobody were there. Inox was like behind Lido Alba. Lido
Correct.
ikkade adre, Inox was behind. So yeah, when we went, only these people who were like watching the movie, who came to watch the movie,
Just for
and
the movie.
yeah, and a few girls, like the school going kids were there, like their parents had to come, and few people who came out of the office. There were a lot of people like that. So yeah, max I guess 25 to 30 people were there total, in total
Full
ali
auditorium.
theater ali. Yeah, in total 30 to ashte 25 to
25 to
30
30 people.
people were there. And that's what. So yeah, we couldn't take the seats continuously. So when she booked the seats, she booked it for like 24 and 22.
Hmm.
So I had this seat 26. 26 was empty.
Yeah,
The others
22,
were
24,
occupied.
and then 26. Yeah,
26. 26 is like the end. After
correct.
that, all the seats were closed. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think because I've heard this to a lot. They are, I don't know, they are not opening up all the seats while you're booking through an online platform. I don't know what's the deal with that.
Yeah, maybe. No, actually, I guess you could buy the tickets there as well. I'm not sure because I didn't see the ticket counter there. Everyone booked online and they came.
Yeah, the ticket counters are not opened. You have to only book it through online, because of touching of all that
Yeah, yeah,
tickets and
that's
stuff.
it. Yeah. So I got that. Luckily I got it because they booked those two seats, and I was like, I thought, okay, I will not get this seat. I have to sit somewhere else. It will be boring and all. But yeah, it was fine. Even if you're sitting, after one of leaving one seat in between, it was you didn't feel that you're alone. We were all together. We were shouting and all that. So it was fun. So yeah, that's what. And I got the 26 seat. I booked it along with the taxes. It was around 184, and it was actually cheap, I would say.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
actually
expect.
it was almost the same prior to the COVID era because that's where each theater seat would come up to somewhere around 150 to 200 bucks.
Yeah, maybe.
So overall, you had a pleasant experience both with
Yeah.
your vacation trip and the
Yes.
movie, visiting a movie.
Yeah, but the only thing I missed in the movie was like there were no howling and all, like screaming. I told you, right, like I saw my friend's video where she went for the same movie, Break the Silence, and people were shouting. There were mobile lights in their phones and all that. So we didn't have that. And my cousin was like, she's like hardcore army, and she was shouting "Teyong Gopa Sarangayo" all that, like this, everything. And we were also like howling and all. Like hardly I could see, other than us, there were like two or three people shouting like that. And I think at the end, and we just started screaming their names one by one, and it was us who started it, and there were nobody else doing it. So
You are
that was
having
like
a
really,
fan moment right there.
yeah, we were having a fan moment right there. We were screaming their names. We were like, "Oh, he came! Oh, he came!" And all that. But there were people, it was quite boring. Like my cousin said, she was like, it was quite boring. Our theater was really boring. Nobody were there. We were
But you enjoyed the
shouting.
movie.
Yeah, we enjoyed the movie. Of course, as an army, you'll enjoy the movie.
You have to say that, even if you didn't,
I
because you're a
loved
fan.
it. Oh my god, how can you do that? How can you do that? I love the movie. I want to watch it once again.
Oh my god, this is some hardcore
Even my
moments.
my my cousin also was like, I told her, other theaters also it's there. Let's go. Like she stays in other place. She lives in, I think, JC Ati Nagar. So
Okay,
yeah, so I'm coming from Kanakpura Road. She's coming from Marty Nagar. The other relative is coming from somewhere else, and
so
all.
another plan is coming up.
No. No, actually, yeah, that's what we were like discussing. We were like, please, let's, plan once more. Let's go again to the same movie. And she's like, no, my mom will kick me out of the house, definitely. So, yeah,
So that was a quite pleasant experience, which
yeah.
I didn't expect honestly, because many people are very skeptical about going to theaters after the COVID era.
I went in metro.
How was that?
I went in metro.
How was that?
That was,
First of all, I didn't know metro was opened.
no, metro is open when the theaters were opened.
Okay.
It was the same time. So, yeah.
But did you know that not many theaters are opened?
No, I don't think so. All the theaters are open,
Because
but
as far as I
in the
know, only
malls,
the big multiplexes are open, and very few
yes,
theaters that run
exactly.
individually have opened.
Yeah. Very few theaters are open. Like, yeah, in the malls and PVR,
Big multiplexes
Inox.
are obviously they can take up the loss
Yeah,
if even if they have that this thing, so they are open.
yeah, exactly. That's what.
So
So yeah.
wrapping things up, according to Ankita, here's what I can conclude, and then we'll ask for your conclusion. So
Okay.
until and unless you don't follow all the safety measures or precautions, take precautions, it is bad. But if you follow all the safety precautions and measures, you're good to go to any theater or any vacation trip. Am I right?
I would say, you should make sure that the theater follows that first. Before you follow it, the theater follows it.
By that, what do you mean?
Like the seats, only the 50% of the occupants were there.
Correct, correct,
One thing. The second thing, they make sure that they check your temperature, and they make sure that everyone wears the mask. I
correct.
can see like most of them nowadays, they're just not wearing the mask. They're getting irritated out of it. And they're not wearing the mask and all. See,
Correct.
that's like really bad. So you sanitize your hands like really well.
Okay.
So when we went, there were, as I said, only 25 to 30, but those people, they were in 40s, 50s. They were all together in a theater. They were screaming. So I don't know. I don't feel there was a social distancing there.
Never risking situations like those.
Yeah, because I don't think so. There was a social distancing in those places, because I don't think so. Everyone come from the same family, of course.
Exactly.
Not everyone are
And
not
and it is
coming.
not worth the risk, and it is not worth the risk.
You're telling the movie is not worth
No,
the
no, no.
risk.
I mean the COVID.
Yeah, that's what. Like you should have certain social. You have to maintain social distancing. That is like completely bad.
Because
So
movie you can watch it anytime.
no, I don't
Having the
think
risk
so.
of getting infected with COVID is again not
No,
worth
this
it.
is like, after a long time, actually they thought, they'll cancel the release in India and all that. So after all that, of course, the movie got released. Who can resist yourself? It's been 6 months, you're staying in the house. You just want to get out and watch some movie. Come on.
Yeah, but you have to take, again, as
Yeah,
she told, you must make sure that you take all the safety
precautions.
precautions. Wear a
Exactly.
face mask, keep hand
Yeah.
sanitizer, get
And
thermal
same goes
screening.
to metro as well.
How
What
was your
I have
experience with
observed is,
and before that, were the washrooms open in the theaters?
yes, everything was open. Everything was open except the ticket counter, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what. Like, as I said, 50% of the seats, that was like pretty cool. And yeah, sanitizing, checking your temperature. I think that was fine.
Do you think they would have sanitized the seats every time
Yeah,
after
yeah,
a show?
definitely, definitely. This theater was sanitized, definitely, because once we left, I saw the people coming in, and like we
Sanitizing.
were like the last ones to leave, and also I've
Got
seen
it.
the
Got it.
people coming with all that. So definitely they're doing it.
So good. That is good.
Yeah. So it's safe, I would say.
Yeah, it is safe. So
And
for all the ones who are listening to this who want to go out, make sure you take all the safety precautions and you can go out. But at the same time, I don't think many movies are being released.
yeah, yeah, many
The
movies
the
are
old
not
ones are
being
being
released.
rerun.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, what I know is most of the movies are being released digitally.
Correct.
They don't want to face the loss.
Correct. Correct.
Hardly anyone will come.
But
So
soon,
this,
I guess, starting off with the next year, a few months from now, it'll come back to normal. Movies will start releasing and everything will get back to normal, is what I feel.
yeah, yeah, everything will get back to normal. Still, the cases won't reduce, right?
Let's
That's
hope
also there.
that it does. And let's hope we get a vaccine very soon.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing what I have in my mind right now. We get the vaccine soon, at least like I know few of my friends who just left for MS. I mean, other than USA, they're leaving to Sweden and all that. I don't know. The universities are calling them, so I think I don't know. They're
Let's
just
see.
traveling.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. That's it. Even anywhere, anywhere. If even the public transport, that's what
Correct.
I.
How was your metro, by the way? How was your metro commute?
Metro, I guess the last time before COVID I went was for Holi. I went to the same place, the same metro station where I had to get down.
Hmm.
Like I have to take two metros from here. That's the thing. I have to get down in Majestic and then take the other
Okay.
one, the
Hmm.
purple line.
Hmm.
So that was the same stop where I had to get down. The before
Okay.
COVID, I got down in the same stop. So now also I had to get on in the same stop. So when I went one way, it was like 4 o'clock. I started from here. 5:30 was the show, so I didn't want to be late and all. I was so excited, so I didn't take the chance of going in metro. Like, by the way, there's no cash in metro right now. Only if you have card, you can go in the metro. Like,
How do you load? What you mean, debit card?
no, they have the metro card, right?
How do you load cash into that?
Paytm, phone pay.
Oh, through online
Yeah. So
services.
actually, I was very confused about this because I didn't know about this. So what happened was, I my brother luckily had the card. They're not issuing the card right now.
Oh, it's only
They're
for those who already
who
have a card.
already had the card. Yeah. So my brother luckily he had the card.
How was that? How many people were there? Were there social
Oh
distancing
my
guidelines?
god. Oh my god. There were no people in the metro, I would say.
Are you serious?
There were no people in the metro. Usually, when I go in I mean, when I travel in the metro,
There
like
are a
you
lot
don't
of
have
people.
seats to sit.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, you don't have seats to sit. You have to stand somewhere. You're just, square, getting in between people and all that. Now it's like one whole seat I'm sitting alone.
Were social distance guidelines being followed? Like,
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you
it
get
was
thermal
followed.
check?
Yeah, yeah, those things were followed.
That's nice.
Yeah,
So,
it was very strictly followed. Like all these cards and all that. Yeah, they'll check your temperature and your bags getting scanned. Those things were as usual. Inside the metro, I think they sanitized really well because my stop is the last stop.
okay,
So when you come to the when I got down from the last stop, that is Yelachinahalli. So there were a lot of people like in theater, as I said. Once we left the theater, so many people were coming and sanitizing. So when we left, they were like, get on fast, get on fast, get on fast, and they just rushed and they were like sanitizing
sanitizing.
and all.
That's really good. So
Yeah,
again, this is safe as well for all the ones who are listening. You can
yeah.
travel with no worries in your head.
Yeah, but it was not like no people. There were people in metro, not like that, but yeah.
But comparatively,
Yeah,
again,
like the
very
whole
less.
seat. In my seat, I was alone. My front seat, some two, three were there, like that.
Got it.
No people were standing, I would say.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, that's it. So everyone won't have the card, even if they want to travel. They can't.
You can't buy the card through online also. Like they don't have a website for that.
No, no, they don't have. I don't know about it actually. But what I know is they're not giving cards as now. As of now, they're not giving
So
it.
those who already have an existing card can commute through metro. Else you have to take a cab or
Yeah,
something else.
cab or buses. I didn't travel after COVID, so I really don't know.
Even me.
BMTC bus. Yeah, I don't. I guess the buses are more risky compared to, metro. It's
So
very risky.
as far as we know, metro is she has traveled through metro and she feels that it is
Yeah, it is safe.
sanitized and it is safe and you can travel with no
Yeah,
worries.
that's what, because the buses usually see
And
first.
it becomes difficult following all these measures in the buses as well, because you can't stop people from getting in, or there are no cards as you say,
Exactly.
and it becomes difficult.
It is very difficult. I have my friends, like I met my friends during this COVID lockdown, and also one guy, like he travels in the bus everywhere. So I have seen him like in the bus stop, getting into the bus, and also I've seen they were quite. It was normal. The buses have become normal nowadays. There are
Seriously,
so many people coming in. They're not limiting and all. So I don't think so. It's more safe,
it
but
is a matter of concern again, but again, people should have this thing that they should, maintain social distance, take preventive measures.
yeah.
Until and unless you don't bring in the change, you can't expect anything.
Yeah, that is true. Everything, you people cannot expect, from government or anybody,
Yeah,
unless
you
and
should
until
be
you
the
are.
change.
You should be the change. You should take your precaution. If you go
Correct.
out without wearing mask,
It's the one, you are the one who's being affected from that.
yeah, exactly. And like last, I guess after 2 months or something, when the lockdown, when our
Eased out.
chief minister told, I'm not going to impose any more
Initiate.
further lockdowns. So that time, people were like, see, government is doing that, government is doing this.
It's
People
bullshit.
should
It's
be.
Yeah, people should have that mentality in mind that we should follow social distancing and then we can be safe. It's not
Yeah,
like you do this so that we can be safe. You should
yeah,
do something for yourself but so that you're safe.
yeah, that's what. Matte, Akash, what about you?
What about me?
What did you do? You didn't do anything. You didn't go to any vacation. Something you should have done, no? Other than
That
office,
I'm repenting that right now. That's
like,
something I should have done.
yeah, you do it. You're in Chikbalapura, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Go somewhere out. I mean, you went out, I know that. But you go somewhere out. I mean, take the precautions. What I say, like, where people, where there are no, like, Ashton travels, Eli illa, some safe place, peaceful place.
Your
Ashton,
college ended very early. My college ended just
yeah,
recently,
just
some a month ago,
recently,
I
yeah,
guess.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think most of the private colleges, I think even VIT, I'm not sure, but ours was like they ended, they started. I guess after 1 week they started the next year as well. And those, the first, second, and third year they were cursing, cursing, cursing. Yeah,
Everywhere it's getting started slowly, step by
yeah,
step.
that's what. Slowly it's getting started, but at the same time, many things are going behind, like
Correct.
most of them had that plans, this plans, everything is
Everything is
gone.
gone. Vain, in vain. That's it.
Yeah, that's what. By the way, I love your I love all the vlogs that you post.
Thank you.
I love
Pleasure.
your grandparents vlogs, bro. Like you're also like me. I'm also a very grandparents person. So I'm like, oh wow, Krish, you went with, because my grandfather, he had this paralysis and he can't talk. So I was like watching a grandfather's video. I guess I replied to that as well.
Yes.
So, grandfather, you're going out, me and my brother going out with my grandfather and all that. And your grandmother's vlog, oh God, you're troubling her. My brother troubles my grandmom so much. It is like, family friendly vlog, and, it's nice.
Thank you. I hope you like the further videos as well.
Yeah, yeah. Your content is really good.
Thank you.
I wanted to upload these videos, okay, of my dance. So I really, didn't want to, create channel and all, but I'm just uploading it randomly.
Hey, why not? You should.
I'm not that kind of person. I felt, I don't know. Like few
I
of my friends, they told you do the channel and do it. It's not like
Yeah. See, don't expect someone else to do something. If you want to do something, do it. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, you're
yeah,
doing it for yourself. After a
yeah,
few
yeah.
years, when you look back at these, and you will feel happy. That's the
Yeah,
only thing
that's
that
the thing.
matters, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's one
At least
point.
I do it for that reason.
Yeah, it's a fact, because see, I have done a lot. We have done a lot of dance performances in colleges. Okay, so I had all those videos in my phones.
You should
First
upload it.
year, huh?
You should upload it.
I had uploaded it. I didn't upload it on YouTube, right?
That's what
I
I'm telling.
uploaded it
Upload it
on.
on the YouTube.
I'm telling the so you didn't listen to me the whole. Wait, I'll tell
Okay,
you the
my
story.
bad. Yeah, continue the
Yeah,
story.
the thing is, I changed my phone. So when I changed my phone, also that phone also I was using. This phone also I was using, and I'm like, okay, the data I can't transfer it. It will be, I was lazy and all. But what happened was one fine day that phone, got spoiled. Now it's not even switching on, so I can't get it repaired again. So I don't have any videos right now. So it's like, it's all in my memories. Yeah, we did dance and it was really nice because none of us are having the videos right now. None of us.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's actually bad. So yeah, this is actually this point, the point what you said, I could relate it like this.
Yes. See, I make the perfect points.
Yeah, yeah, amazing. But then the dance video also, like what we do is we just collaborate everyone's video and all that, and
Fun.
yeah, so just upload it because if we upload on Insta, only Insta users will see that. And my parents, my aunts, they also want to see they also want to watch the video.
You should
So
start
YouTube is
uploading at
better.
least.
Huh?
So you should start uploading now at least, because in the future you won't face such a situation
Yeah,
as you're
but
facing now.
as of now, Chumma will upload. It's like that.
Yeah, upload chumma. Don't expect anything. It is just
Yeah.
for your, think it of you're doing it for yourself, so
Yeah,
that when you
that's
lose or
it.
something like
Yeah,
that, you'll
ourselves,
have.
because we
Yeah.
are as a group. We
Huh,
are
yeah.
as in a group. So we're doing it for ourselves. We want our parents to watch it, our
Exactly.
relatives to watch it. And yeah, that's it. So that's it.
You should
That's
start doing it.
yeah, it's nice.
So what else? How what else? What other exciting things did you do in lockdown?
I watched dramas. Then I watched, I don't know. Like the best thing what we did was we when we were in native, okay. Like my cousin also had come home because that was like town. My dad was in Mangalore and we were in my granny's place, Puttur.
Okay.
So my cousin also had come to my house, and her
Nice family
parents.
time.
Yeah, it was family time. That was the best, I would say, ever. Like I've never got this. I've never experienced this kind of thing. ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು ಒಂದು ಇವನ್ ಇನ್ ರಜೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು ಆ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. This time is like we all sat together, we were playing cards and all that, and we had a puja also in bit. After all that, we had puja in my old house.
Nice.
So that time all the relatives had come from my native to Bangalore. Lockdown September, I think. Yeah, September we had this puja.
Lot of
September.
movement during lockdown, is it? You've
Yeah,
done a lot
everything
of
during
movement in
lockdown.
lockdown.
For me, it was like normal. I feel like I didn't go out much, but yeah, it was
But
normal.
with preventive measures, no
Yeah,
pointed.
with precautions, that's very important. And my area is not affected much, so it's fine. That also matters.
And she does a lot of cooking
Yeah,
also.
I
So
have
what
done
what
a lot.
what else did you try? What else did you try new in cooking during the lockdown?
Something new what I have tried was, nothing is new because I've been
She's
cooking from
almost
long
tried
time.
everything, so it's like just repeating whatever you've done
Yeah,
earlier.
like I'm cooking from long time. So for me, the new thing was like, I don't know what is new. Yeah, the cake. Usually we were baking cake using maida, corn flour, adela tandu,
Huh.
butter and all that. This
Yeah.
time in lockdown, most of them have learned how to bake a cake using biscuits.
Oh yeah, even I've done that. Even I've done that.
See, so I think
Oreo biscuit
everyone.
and Oreo. I've actually learned two types. One is crushing the Oreo and then adding a little bit of milk and adding a little baking powder and then microwaving it. One more is Mari biscuit, cocoa powder, milk made mix and
Exactly, that's what. So yeah, that was like the new thing which I learned because we were in my native, and if you see my town, my grandmom where she stays, there is one Reliance Smart and one more.
hmm,
So town in a city ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೂರಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. ಸೊ
correct.
ನಾವಿರೋ ಟೌನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಟೌನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಎರಡೇ, and other general stores, super bazaars and
Huh,
all that.
got it.
So everyone were like rushing into it. I guess there was a time, I'll show you the picture later. There was a time we didn't have anything in my house, like other than normal food and all. You want something else, right? So there
Correct.
was nothing. I was like, shit. I wanted to be in Bangalore, but I heard Bangalore situation is worse than this and all
Correct.
that.
Correct. Exactly. It was
So
actually worse.
yeah, worse because here it was nothing. I heard like my neighbors told there was nothing. Please don't come. You come late. So yeah, that's what. So it was like, there was one time where Wednesday it was a complete lockdown ಇತ್ತ ಆಯ್ತಾ. Like government announced ಆ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓಪನ್ ಇಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ
Hmm.
ಹೋಗಿ ಬೇಕಾದ ತಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಪುನಃ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್. So we went to more. Okay,
Hmm.
Reliance, it seems in the morning 6:30 itself they started.
Oh my
Like
God.
first time I'm experiencing this, I
See,
was
I
like,
know,
oh,
right? Like for 6:30 in the morning.
6:30 in the morning there was a huge queue in front of it. Social distancing, 3 meter
Shit.
distance or whatever they're maintaining, and they're standing in the queue, and it was summer, bro. Oof. I'll show you the picture of my
Dead.
situation
Dead.
later. You know what, after that, we usually don't get up early, right? So it was like, okay, I told my cousin, so we were staying together, she was living in my house that time. So we were like, please, we have to make this today, it's boring, that this will make something. And what we did was, she didn't get up, I got up, I got ready, I took my neighbor's scooty because my vehicle is here. And so I
Got
was
it.
like, I took my neighbor's scooty. I went, I requested her, please give me your scooty. There it's like, you stay in a individual house and all, not
Correct.
like
Correct.
apartments like this. So yeah. So I took her scooty. I went with my mom. My mom is like, she'll faint, okay, because the heat was also like that. Oof.
Very
And
hot.
yeah, per more store, one the more store ali, at a time only two people can go.
Oh yes, I've experienced this. It was a rule that one time only you should allow two people,
Two
and you have to
people.
wait. All of us have to wait outside until they come out.
Exactly. And it was horrible because I went at 8 o'clock and already the queue was like really long. I went to more. I didn't go to Reliance. Reliance was worst, it seems, I heard.
Oh my God.
So I went to more, and we're like, what type of. Because in my apartment here, right now where I'm living, we have everything inside, okay?
Yeah. Inside one
So
this thing, you
there
get
it's like,
everything.
yeah, there it's like I'm going in a scooty and I'm like, waiting. It was so hot. It was so hot. I didn't have my breakfast, anything. I'm like, my first preference is I have to go get the groceries and we come.
Thank God you didn't faint.
I didn't faint. My mom was like, my head is aching. She went and she sat. I was standing in the queue. It was going slowly, slowly. I guess I came out at 1 o'clock. One
Oh
o'clock
my
or two
God,
o'clock.
that's like 5 hours.
5 hours. Oh my god, horrible.
Oh my God, that sounds really like tiring.
Yeah,
And
that was
finally, you
like.
succeeded in getting the
Yeah,
grocery.
yeah, I succeeded. When I went, half of the things were like gone already. They buy everything at a time. Everything, everyone are taking
Just
everything
scoop
at a time.
everything out, whatever you
Yeah,
get.
exactly. And that was the day when I didn't have mask. So when town ali full police idru, like everywhere there are police, and they were like maintaining all this social distancing and stuff. So that time one of the lady police, she told my mom, you please tell her to wear the mask. So we
Why
took
didn't you
it
wear
to
a mask?
I didn't wear a mask because I didn't have it. That was like beginning of the lockdown, right? After 1 week,
Okay.
like that. So I didn't have a mask. So everyone had a mask. And I don't know why I didn't have a mask. Then my mom, she just bought one. And that was a time when masks were not available also.
Oh yeah, there was one point of time where sanitizers and
Yeah.
masks were not available.
Sanitizers and masks were not available. And some fake products were, getting sold. So that was also a situation, a horrible situation. Oh my god, we could never, ever imagine this kind of situation will
Oh
ever.
my God. You shouldn't also. It is just not good. Let this be done with, and we
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
hate
face.
China. I hate China.
Everyone
China
hates
people
China.
should burn
Let's
in.
hope this is the last time we're gonna ever see this
Yeah,
mind
exactly.
blowing, stupid thing, and then we're just done with it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what. So that's it was really a hard time. So that's what. Then you should tell your experience, what and all you did.
Nothing. I cooked a bit. I did a little of cooking. Time pass. You should do something, right?
Yeah.
And then I had exams.
Exams was later, no?
Yeah, all this time cooking, watch shows. What else can you do? I didn't go out anywhere because I still had that fear, right? Like Corona. I am a very this thing. Like,
Corona,
oh my
yeah.
God, no.
You
Because
you
Bangalore,
you should have seen the meme, right? You would have seen a meme like, before when Corona were like, only 3 cases in India.
Exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That time people were like, who, and all that. The first case in Bangalore was near my college. The first case was near my college, okay? Like,
Okay.
we had there was a dance competition and I had to stay. I was not a part, but I wanted to watch it because
Hmm.
last year
Correct,
I
correct.
want to watch that because all the 3 years I have participated in it, and this year I'm
Huh.
not participating, but I want to watch
Got
it.
it, got it, correct.
So I was like staying, and some guy is sending, see, this is our college, this is a Lakasa brewery place. There is the corona case. And the apartment has sent a notice. I guess he was a techie who got it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
he
yeah.
went
The first
to.
one was a techie, correct.
Yeah, the guy is from EcoSpace. EcoSpace is also like near
RM
my
said, yeah.
college. Yeah, so they were like, okay, this is the thing, and people were like, oh my god, what to do? Now it's
Oh my
like,
god.
what to do?
Nothing. What can you do? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. You can't do anything. That's it.
Exactly. Oh my god.
It's
I'm.
funny.
It was literally, and I'm so done with this. Like,
Yeah. And
we
you
have
never
passed.
realize that,
We
we
have
are meeting.
crossed that persistence level of holding back stuff. It is just done.
Done, yeah. For me, COVID is ended. I'm not even following the number of cases right now. So,
No, that is long past gone.
yeah.
Once the lockdown got eased, or once the lock initially it got
Yeah.
opened,
Till
everyone is like,
1000, 2000,
huh,
yeah, it was
God,
fine.
huh, that's it, gone, done. No checking of numbers, nothing.
Yeah. And you had a lot of series to be, people spend time watching series and all that.
Yeah, lot of
Yeah,
movies.
money heist ಆಯ್ತು
Huh,
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದೇ ಆಯ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮೂವೀಸ್
Kerala,
ಇದ್ರೆ.
huh. Exactly, same thing. I've watched so many things, and I've rewatched a lot of things. Friends, I rewatch. Big Bang Theory, I rewatch.
Yeah,
Do the same stuff. What else? Just spend some quality time with family. Sit
yeah,
out, all play games.
play
Because
games.
I am only thankful to Corona only for in this matter. Because see,
That's
when you're in home, one or the other person in something is out or busy or something like that. This is the
busy
only
or
time
something,
where
yeah.
everyone were like free and sit down, talk, play stuff, watch something together, and it
Yeah.
was fun. It was. I'm only thankful for that. Nothing else.
Exactly. Even me, I'm very thankful for that. And I'm like, I'm sad for only one thing is like, most of the mechanical companies are not hiring right now.
Many
So we
of the
have
companies, not
to,
only mechanical, many of the companies have
many,
laid
yeah,
off
hardcore
offers.
companies. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Hardcore
had
companies.
friends. I would not like to take the name of the company, but the company has actually, it's a very good company, and they had laid off. Like, they've sent a letter because of the corona, we're not
Same
ready to
thing.
hire
Yeah.
you back. Yeah,
See,
it's
that is
very
what has
sad.
happened with me, right? Like, for me, the internship was like off campus. Through my dad, I got it. But Bosch internship, it was like only I had to go for like 4 to 6 months, bro. Like, I got the letter, everything. But, I just finished 1 month. I just did the AutoCAD thing. Then they were like, you have to come there and do. And later they sent me the mail like, please, we can't further, we can't
uh,
extend it and all that. So I just don't want to, I'm not scolding the company. It is not your fault, please. I'm not scolding the company, but yeah, they sent this, and that's why I had to, join whatever I
other
got cognizant because it's IT. So that there also I had a problem because I left it. I was like, I was not interested. So I just left it, and I had to go. I just went for 1 month, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ 3 ವರ್ಷ 3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
oh, you do, that is good.
1 month ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅದೇ ಅಂತ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಯರ್
Makes no
ಫೋರ್
sense.
ಇಯರ್ಸ್
4 years you study mechanical and work on something
Yeah,
else. Makes no sense.
yeah. That plus their training was like I was not able to understand and all that. It was like hectic. Okay,
Basically, you are
HTML
not
they started.
enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. First, HTML I started enjoying. Then CSS was fine. Then JavaScript. No, no, no. I
You're
was
not a
like so
programming
done
person.
with it. Yeah, yeah. It was very. I'm not IT person. I'm not a coding person.
So basically, you didn't enjoy it, and it's good that you left it
Yeah, yeah. So
because
I
you
don't have a
shouldn't.
future in that as well, right? Like, I want to get into some aerospace thing. Or recently I had an interview, okay, in core company, and the HR, she asked me, "What did you do these many months?" I said I did this training, and she's like, "Not mechanical, right?" That was like
Correct. because only
ಅದು
relevant
ಬರಲ್ಲ.
experience matters.
Yeah, they want that core ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನ previous experience ಏನು,
Correct.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ IT ಬಂತ, even higher studies also is the same thing.
Correct. You should have only relevant experience, then only it matters.
Yeah,
Else you do it for 3 months, 6 months, waste.
waste, it's waste. Yeah,
So
COVID
what I
ಬಂತು.
feel is, see, if you enjoy it after joining, you should try it out for 1 or 2 months. If you enjoy it, then perfect, good, go for it.
Yeah,
But
go.
if you don't enjoy it and you're doing it by force, I don't think you're even growing or you're doing company any good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
basically
true.
bad for both.
Yeah, and what I feel is they don't have, like, you don't want anything, you don't have any future studies plan, or you want this job, you are fine with it, and you know little bit about IT, like EC, triple E and all. If you see, they
Yeah,
will
that
know
yeah,
little
because
bit.
see, when you try it out and you like it and you enjoying what you're doing, makes sense and it is fine. Because few people are there who, after even doing mechanical or say some other branch, they come into IT and they enjoy it
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
because they might feel it's interesting or something like that. But when you're actually a core person and you don't like what you're doing, makes no sense, at least for me.
No sense. Yeah, exactly. And that is what I felt. Like most of my friends, they just joined it. Plus, they're paying also, right? So they're like, let's take it up, because this is COVID time and they don't have any other options also.
Correct.
So yeah. So that's peace. That's good for them. And they, if they're enjoying it, done.
Yeah, good, go for it,
Yeah.
because you're earning and you're enjoying, makes sense.
Enjoying.
But
Yeah.
if you're doing it just for the sake of
Doing
doing it
money.
for the
Yeah.
force, not, see, I always tell this, money flows in a lot when you're actually enjoying what you're doing, because you're doing good for yourself and you're doing good for the company as well, where you're getting recognized.
Yeah. That is true. Exactly. That's the main thing.
Yes.
Nothing else matters. If you're fine with it, you have to go with it, and you're
Correct.
enjoying it, you wanted it, like atara idre okay.
Like what you do something like that.
They're expecting corona to reduce only in 2020. I don't think so it will reduce even in
Corona will
2020.
not reduce. They're just waiting for the vaccine to get released.
Yeah, that is true. And I heard the vaccine has come out in Russia, I guess. Is that
Oh,
true?
that was an old news. No,
Yeah, it
it
was an
didn't
old
work.
news.
It wasn't working.
Oh.
That's why India didn't accept,
I didn't know
right?
about this.
Yeah, it didn't work, I guess. Who's this? Who's the president? Putin, right? There was a huge news,
Putin,
right?
yeah,
Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Putin got in the first medication or something, and then didn't work out.
Wow.
I've heard
And
a lot
I
of articles regarding that. It says majority of them say that it didn't work out, and it was just advertising factor or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, maybe like media wanted to speculate it.
Correct.
That is also there. Yeah.
Correct.
So matters, everything matters. So yeah.
So what else?
What else you should say?
Nothing. Enjoying,
Enjoying with
chilling,
grandparents.
chilling.
Yeah, troubling your grandmother. Why do you trouble her like that?
That is love,
Yeah, I
not
know
trouble.
it is love. You're troubling. My brother troubles the same way. Whenever I see that. Okay,
What plans for the day?
Ivattu
What?
I made egg biryani. I got up at 12 o'clock. I was watching drama the whole night. So,
God,
yeah,
save this girl.
drama. Yeah,
Save these people, God. Save
yeah.
these people.
So yeah, I was watching, and I don't know. Till then, we were my brother was watching Bagimati. Bagimati
Bhagamati, that is
movie.
not Bhagimati.
Bagimati. Sorry,
It's a
sorry.
Telugu movie. It's
Telugu
a
movie.
nice
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, my friends who are Telugu, if they'll see this, I'm talking like this, I'm dead. That's it. They were watching Bhagavati, and we never knew what was the time actually. Almost 1 ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಟೈಮ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಕೂತು ಡ್ರಾಮಾ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ.
ಸರಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು.
ನೋಡಿ ಮಲಗುವಾಗ 4 o'clock ಆಯ್ತು. 4 o'clock ಎದ್ದಿದ್ದು 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock ಎದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿ ನೀರ್ ದೋಸಾ we did. We went and we did ನೀರ್ ದೋಸಾ. ನೀರ್ ದೋಸಾ ತಿಂದ್ವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ my mom called and I did something in my room. Photo frame. I wanted one photo frame, so I did one. ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಫೋಟೋಸ್
Oh,
ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
looks nice.
Yeah, my world I wrote. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I saw this on the Instagram story. You put it ulta. I was figuring it out. ಏನಿದು? I
it's
replayed the
the
story.
story. Yeah. It's the
Instagram
story.
story, or where was it?
Snapchat.
Yeah, something. Snapchat.
I was scared. I'm like, Instagram, I was
ಇಲ್ಲ Snapchat. You put it ulta. I was just figuring it out. ಎಂತ ಇದು ಅಂತ I replayed it 2 or 3 times. I'm like, oh, it is my world. Oh yeah. Then I figured it out after the final time. Looks nice.
Thank you.
Turning into an artist.
No, I wanted. I didn't do it that good. I'm not an artist, so I don't know. I don't know to draw also that well. So yeah, I just did one, and I wanted to put these pictures and all memories, and few BTS
Yeah,
pictures,
like
few quotes. I have
BTS
a
has
lot
to
of
be
quotes.
everywhere, is it?
See, like this, all
Oh,
that.
nice. You drew that?
No, I didn't draw that. I
Looks
bought
nice.
it for my, to get inspired from that, but I didn't get inspired from that.
You
It may
will.
start now.
You will. Once you put it up there, you will.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully, yeah. So I thought, okay, doing that. We were doing that, and then you texted. I told my friend, one of my expert friend called me for a podcast and all that. She's like, yeah, we'll do one thing. I wanted to shoot a dance video. I didn't do that.
You told you finished it. Yesterday
I
was.
had to finish it yesterday. It rained yesterday. I want to go out and do.
Oh, like that. She's a dancer. She's a very good classical dancer, by the way.
Thank you so much. It's been 16 years. I'm trained in Bharatnatyam.
Oh my god.
Yeah. At
Bravo.
the age of 4.
But I've never seen it. Oh, yeah. I've seen once in Expert Day, I guess.
Expert, yeah.
Yeah.
Twice I danced. And people, twice, not 4 times, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 times I danced.
Almost all the events you danced, I guess.
Yeah.
Most of
Second
them.
year, we were not allowed. So, yeah.
Hmm.
First year, all the dances. That's because, stricter. There were actually a lot of dancers who didn't come out and dance.
Seriously?
Yeah, there were a lot of classical dancers. I got to know once I came out of expert that these people actually didn't participate and they were really good dancers. That's like that also makes sense. Sit, study,
Just
study, study.
doing their purpose there.
Yeah, they're just doing their purpose there. They don't want anything else. That's it. And
Yes.
there are a few people who actually, they were not trained also. They just came out and for
They
fun they
just
were
enjoyed.
dancing. Yeah, they enjoyed. So yeah, every time study ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ಇದು ನೀವು ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
Just
ಬರಬಾರ್ದು.
mentality. People's
Yeah,
mentality.
mentality ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅಂಚೆ ಎಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ
Yeah,
ಅಂತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು.
that is true. And actually the chairman and vice chairperson, they are making sure that we enjoy by this.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Very
and
sure.
it is their mistake. They didn't come.
Correct. True. I am in
Yeah.
total agreement with the
Yeah.
matter. So what plans for the week starting from tomorrow?
My
Just
mom
go
is
with the
like,
flow, or you've planned something.
actually, tomorrow I have to drop my friend back. Actually, she had to go back today itself. I told I need her help in that. So she's like, I'll help you. And she's actually my childhood friend. Like,
Oh, nice.
my first school friend. And
Oh,
she joined Kumerans after that. She left the school. Like, she was in my town and she left the school. She joined Kumerans here. She
oh,
got shifted here. So now we met after so many years.
that's nice.
So
Memories.
yeah, so we are like very close and all. So that's why I called her to help and all. I told her you stay here today also. So tomorrow my mom is like, please sit and study for technical round because I have become very poor in technical round right now. I don't know
No
what to
touch
do.
with the technicalities because
Yeah,
of the
like I see the
lockdown.
thing is, with a great difficulty, I got 3 core companies, and one I just did some mistake. So ತಲೆಗೆ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಲ್ಗಿದೀನಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ HR ನಾನೇನ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಕು. I was so sad that day.
Was it just a video call or was it just a phone call?
It was a phone call.
And what happened in the phone call?
Network ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ first of all.
Yeah,
Like I'm
we are
staying in a
experiencing that. We are experiencing that.
yeah, because we just got shifted here and all that. So I don't know what to say. I told better than usually HR ಗೆ ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ okay ಹೇಳ್ದೆ.
Huh.
And both of my parents are HR. They were training me one day before. You should tell that. You should tell this. You should tell that. You should tell this. So I was like, okay. I was like half. Fully. ಫುಲ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Huh.
ಬೇಕಾ
Not prepared,
ಬೇಡ
not
ಅಂತ.
preparation. That mind ಬರ್ಬೇಕದು that I'm attending a round right now. That adrenaline rush.
ಅದು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಹಾ,
ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
100%.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಬರೋದು.
ಅದು ಏನಂತಾರೆ that feeling that once you step in before the entering that room, ಅದು ಭಯ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದು.
ಅದ್ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಆ ಫೀಲೇ ಬೇರೆ.
Correct.
Have to. That is also there.
So all the best for that.
Let next ಇದಕ್ಕ ನೋಡ್ವಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ. I have to start studying that. and I have to start studying GRE also. Like ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀನಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
So lot of plans.
ಸೊ ನಂದೀಗ
Use
ಪ್ಲಾನ್
this one is night. Manhattan 5LB.
ಮ್ಯಾನಟನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದವ, ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡಿಗೆ ಅದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ.
Best ಅದು Manhattan 5LB book best.
ಇವಾಗ ಇದಿದೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
That you must require official guide.
ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಗೈಡ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಈಗ ನನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ. ನಂಗೆ
When are you planning to join? When are you planning to
2022 I think I'll join.
When are you planning to write your GRE test?
TOEFL ನಾನು ಡೇಟ್
You booked You booked TOEFL?
No, I want to book. I have written the date. It's April ಅಲ್ಲ, March ಎಂಡಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇದೆ. I have written it here. See, I wrote and I kept like 12th I think 22 Feb ಇಂದ ಏನೋ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಗೋ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, I can't write it.
Correct.
So next year ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ next year ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. Next year I can't go. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೀಗ.
My week is completely free. I have planned a few podcasts again. ಅದನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. I have to record that. And then
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ನವ್ರದ್ದು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು?
You're the second one, that's it.
ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರ್ದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿ?
ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ next one is see, everyone in the corona times talked about students' views, so I want to express a teacher's view. So we have one HOD coming up on the esteemed college coming up on the show. That is planned. Then few more episodes are planned. So all that is happening. Plus I have to make vlogs. I didn't vlog from very long time because of work and all that. So yeah, I'll just go with the flow. I have no plans.
Amazing. ನಮ್ದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗೋದು, ಅದು ಉರಿಯೋದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
That's why you don't plan, you just go with the flow.
Go with the flow, yeah. Those people who are doing that, no, they are like, I think, succeeding. Who are planning, no, everything is getting flopped.
Thank you for the praise. Thank you for the praise, Ankitha.
It's the fact, you know what's happening. Who are like going with the flow, they are like going ahead, and you know, who had the plans became flop and they have to wait for a year, blah blah, blah.
I know, right? Even mine with terms of MS happening the same. So let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Everything happens for good, don't worry.
Yeah. Then what is your sister doing? How is expert for her?
Oh, she just joined that vacation. That is over.
Yeah. Then after that?
She's doing in BGS.
She's doing 11th and 12th.
I mean, first PU.
She's doing first PU in BGS itself. Oh, yeah. Peace. You know the recent news about NITK beach?
No.
Bioluminescence.
Yeah, I've heard. But there's nothing, it seems. One of my friends went there, is like, where is bioluminescence? Nothing.
No. ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಬಯೋಲುಮಿನಿಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ
ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕಂಡಿತ್ತು, ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು, ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಹೋಗಿ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ದೆ. So yeah, it was there.
My friend is like, where is bioluminescence? Not visible. My friend went for the whole reason. Okay, she's like, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರಯ್ಯ bioluminescence ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಂತದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ.
That's so funny. ಮತ್ತೆ
you should tell, you have a packed week.
Yeah, packed week ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈ ವೀಕ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ಈಗ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇದೆಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಈ ತರ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಅದಾಗದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ I'm going to Pune by the way, December 1st week. So
oh my god, this girl has just finished a vacation and come and she's already planning another vacation, and there's me
for work only. Like there's one company which is open, like my dad spoke, they are into marine, it seems, so core company. So my mom is like, you go to that, you don't stay here, like that. So yeah, that's why. I mean, idu interview illadiದ್ರೆ, idu interview agi nan select adre, it's my
which you will.
I don't think so, because
I'm sure.
I don't know anything in technical. You have okay, HR clear adre okay, I'll be happy ಆಯ್ತಾ, but technical round ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಂತೆ, ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಏನು ಬರಿಲಿ ಹೇಳು.
ಬರಿಯುವಂತೆ, you have time, no, you will prepare, have positive vibes.
ನೋಡ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೋಡ
ಆಗುವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಗು.
ಮೇನ್ ಏಮ್ ಒಂದೇ, ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏರೋಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಟೆಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಟೆಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ.
That is the see again. Even before you were deciding, you're fixating.
ಅದೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏಮ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಷ್ಟೇ. 330 to 340 ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಡ.
See, which you will.
ಯಾ ಒಂದು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್, ನಾನು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡೂ ದಟ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬೆಟರ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮೈ ಮೇನ್ ಏಮ್. ಇಫ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಬ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು, ಐ ವೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ
Makes
ದಟ್
no
ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ.
sense. Yeah, exactly.
Because I didn't wanted that, I wanted this. So yeah, well,
Human tendency.
yeah. ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು, ನೀವು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ನವರು, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್
ನಮ್ದು
ಎಲ್ಲ
ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಏಮ್ MS ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು
MS
ಅದೇ ಬೋಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತೇಲ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ.
MS ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ.
ಅದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್.
Computer science and all, US is like really good place. Computer science, aerospace, few things. But if it when it comes to mechanical and all, mechanical,
Germany is
electrical and all, Europe is good. Yeah, Germany is good for mechanical, and other like Spain and all is good for electronics.
ಸ್ಪೇನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ.
Spain or Sweden, I think. KTH Royal.
ಹಾ, ಸ್ವೀಡನ್.
Sweden.
Lot of things happening.
Lot of things, you know. We have to get together, bro. Seriously.
When are you meeting me, first of all?
You should decide. That day we all had to meet. Me and Udupa wanted to meet. Udupa didn't come. His parents didn't allow. Then he video called. He's like, please order that. Please order this. And we will eat. He didn't order anything.
I didn't know only that day.
No, he told me to order. You all order. Then we'll eat. So me ordered. I ordered. That Raghu Arya ordered. One more guy also ordered, I think. I don't remember. ನೀನಲ್ಲ ಯಾರೋ ಬೇರೆ.
ನನಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಂಗೆ ಶಾಕ್ ಅದು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ.
Next time we'll all have a call, bro.
We'll all meet.
Yeah. You
Very
should
soon.
come to Bangalore first.
I'll come and give you a call.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll arrange one party, you know, like only for M batch, like whoever wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can arrange that. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡಿದೆ.
Seriously,
You'll be
no?
tired of me because I'm like.
No. I was just enjoying the talk. I thought I'm making you late for having dinner. You should go have dinner.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನಮ್ದು ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಲೇಟ್. ಲಂಚ್ ಇಂದ, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಹಿಡ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೇಟ್. ಸೊ
ಎದ್ದೇಳೋದೇ ಲೇಟ್ ನೀವು. ಎದ್ದೇಳೋದೇ ಲಂಚ್ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬ್ರೋ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಯಾರಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು.
All credits to COVID.
Yeah, made me lazy, made
Everything.
me get stressed out of things. You know, that's why I should thank I should thank BTS. Because of them I'm happy at least.
Wow.
I should thank all K-drama, K-pop series.
We have promoted BTS the most. Like in one single episode.
ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ highest credit ಅವರಿಗೆ. So K-pop ಅಲ್ಲಿ credit BTS, ಆಮೇಲೆ then dramas, then series ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇದೆ.
Will full ಕೊರಿಯಾ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. Let them distribute among themselves. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅವರು.
ಕೊರೋನಾಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡೋಣ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ದಸೆಯಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ಸ್
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
So yeah, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು episodes, you know, they have this Run BTS and all. Run BTS,
I've heard.
to see episodes ಎಲ್ಲ.
I've heard. I know all of this.
So all of that only we did. ಅದೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ 1 month ಏನೋ ಮಿಡ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಾಯ್ತು, ಜಾಬ್ ಅದಾಯ್ತು, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದೇ ಇರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಯಾ, that's it. ಇದೇ ಇರಿಟೇಟ್. ಅದ್ರದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಆದ್ವಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದು ಮತ್ತೇನು ಓದೋದೇ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು.
Now again you should start.
I should start from scratch.
Yes, which you will.
Yeah, I will. I should believe in myself. Yeah, love myself. Speak to.
Yo.
I don't know what to say. Oh God. Like randomly we are talking, you know.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. And I sound so shit, definitely.
No.
Because I'm very talkative, and people will see this definitely. They're like, oh my God, yeah, Ankitha being Ankitha, talking. Once she'll open her mouth,
nice.
she'll close her mouth.
That's nice.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice, I guess. But yeah, like, you know, if you see my family, they're opposite, so that's why.
That's why you're one third piece.
Yeah, that's why they're opposite. They don't talk. Me and my granny are same because I was living with my grandparents. So as I said, so yeah, me and my granny are same.
An apple never falls far away from the tree.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap this episode here, and then let's have a personal chat. So
Yeah, let's see you in personal chat.
yeah, turn your phone and
Sponsor.
give a thank you note. How was
I
your
will.
experience?
Yeah, my first podcast. Thanks to Akash, and thank you so much.
Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah, yeah. I already told you, like, this is my first podcast, and I was actually scared and all. Like, I didn't know what data questions he'll ask me, but yeah, he didn't do that. We had a fun conversation.
Yeah,
The
a lot of
20
fun.
minutes talk, yeah, 20 minutes talk went for like an hour or so.
More than an hour.
Yeah, so yeah. All thanks to Akash. Thank you so much. We'll meet soon. We'll
Yeah,
organize
very
a
soon.
party sort of thing.
Very soon.
Soon, yeah, very
Yeah,
soon. Let's
very
hope.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, all the M batch people should come, and
Yes.
we should enjoy and all that.
So
It's
let's
gonna
hope for
be
that.
fun.
That happens, turns
Yeah,
into
let's
reality
hope
very
that
soon.
happens. Yeah, like our sort of reunion. So yeah, let's
So
hope that
thank you,
happens.
Ankita. Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much.
Time to
Thank you
stop
so
the
much,
recording.
Akash.
For all the viewers, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to see more such videos, consider subscribing.
Yeah.
Podcasts available on all the major podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get a podcast from. See you in the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, have fun.